Hi, this is Shelly Craft. We're coming to you live on SNNLive. We're at the Cambridge House California Resource Conference 2013 here in Indian Wells, California. With me is Jeremy Martin of Cambridge House, and we are going to find out about what happened today and yesterday. Good show.
Thank you. Well, thank you for coming out, Shelly.
How was the attendance?
Attendance has been good. You know, this is a smaller boutique show, but the quality of the attendee that comes here is second to none, and we've put about 1,000 people through here.
It was obvious. It was busy, and I think the popularity of the conference is growing.
Absolutely. You know, we moved this show over from Phoenix, and now we're second year here in Palm Springs, and it's starting to gain some traction with the local audience. We're getting a lot of people out from the coast of California, and people coming all the way from Phoenix and Canada as well. So it seems to be on a good growth pattern. You
know, we met a lot of what I call snowbirds. You know, they come down from Canada and they live here, and this is a big, huge attraction to them because basically, some of them, it's a 5-minute ride.
Absolutely. You know, I think about 4 different speakers all have places down here, so it's sort of a natural fit that way. And the snowbird population does account for a large portion of the seasonal population down here. So it's very easy to market. You know, these guys understand it because they live it back home, and now we're just bringing it down here for them.
You know, it's also a credit to Cambridge House. You know, there's a lot of pressure on the juniors, and to have a conference focusing on juniors, I think, is such a big deal in the United States.
You know, there is a lot of pressure on the juniors, and we've been seeing it more and more. It's been a tough 24 months for them. So any attention and traction that they can get down here is very important. You know, there are over 300 million people down here in the States, and they should understand the importance for these metals in this mining industry. And so the opportunities with these companies to create world supply and meet the demand is of utmost importance.
So what's next? When's the next conferences?
From here, we're off back to Calgary in Alberta, Canada, and that's April 5th and 6th. That show's got a little bit of an oil and gas spin. It's a very good show as well. And then we're back to our exploration capital of the world, Vancouver, British Columbia, for the World Resource Investment Conference. That's the last week of May, and full details and dates can be found at cambridgehouse.com for that show.
Ladies and gentlemen, I recommend going to cambridgehouse.com. You'll find tons of information, video. What else do you have of attraction at the website?
You know, the website, there are profiles for each of the companies that are attending the shows. There's info and a lot of stuff around the companies there. There's also profiles for all of the speakers who will be in attendance. We're going to be releasing some new tools to help plan your event and do some more commodity-focused research and really dig down into what type of investments you're looking for. So keep your eye open for that. That'll be released very soon. And then as well the YouTube channel, Cambridge House INTL. That's youtube.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, Cambridge House not only puts on conferences, they're an advocate for junior mining and exploration and development companies. And you know, education's a very large part of what goes on in this industry. And you would agree with me. I think Cambridge House is doing more towards getting investors more materials for education purposes, correct?
Absolutely. And you know, the junior space is a speculative one. It's a difficult one to understand. So any opportunity that we can have a speaker or a session or a seminar help enlighten the investor and bring them, tangible lessons into how to make these appropriate investments is absolutely crucial. And the cool thing about a small show like this is that the speakers are hanging around after. They're passing business cards around just like everybody else, and you're getting some good face time with everybody here.
I agree with that. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeremy Martin of Cambridge House. I'm Shelly Craft. This is SNNLive. Not surprisingly, we're at the Cambridge House California Resource Conference 2013 right here in Indian Wells, California. Thanks, Jeremy.
Thank you, Shelly.